Hi everyone, welcome to the PowerPoint presentation for this year's World School Games football tour to Barcelona. We wanted to start the presentation this year with just a reminder of the flight details. So we're going to be heading out from Dubai at 8:15 a.m. on Friday the 13th of October, and we'll be arriving in Barcelona just before 1:30. And then on the return journey, we are going to be setting out on Wednesday the 18th of October at 8:40 p.m, but not returning until 5:35 a.m. the following day on Thursday the 19th of October. So this is just a reminder of the flights. We will be giving some more information as to meet times and collection times later in the presentation. Okay, next up is just to introduce the staff and some pre-trip information. So you'll be able to see the individual members of staff that are going to be coming on the trip, and also the teams that they're going to be in charge of when we actually get there. So in the lead up to the trip now, if you do have any questions, you'll be able to direct them straight to the member of staff concerned for your child. And also some information here that is really important is that we have a meeting which is going to be on Friday the 6th of October. It's going to be between 7 and 7:30 a.m. at the PE office. And the reason this meeting is so important is that we need your child to bring with them their passport, any visas that are required to enter Spain, their Emirates ID, and either a physical copy or a printed copy of their medical cards. So the next slide is looking at the tour kit. So the tour kit has already been ordered and it's with us in school at the moment. The students are going to receive their kit on Tuesday the 10th of October. This includes one t-shirt which looks like this and one quarter zip jumper which looks like this. So this is the kit we would like the students to wear to the airport, but we do want to remind them that this kit is not the kit that we'll be playing our games in. The actual squad kit is the one that they already own, that they wear for their school matches. This kit is what we would like them to wear to the airport. The next slide is looking at our hotel and accommodation. So it might be worth noting that the accommodation is called Cambrils Park Resort in Tarragona. You will be able to use the PowerPoint that Mr. Warrener sends out with the link here to be able to go straight to their website. A reminder that we are full board, so breakfast, lunch and dinner is all included in the price. And some of the highlighted amenities are here. So the huge swimming pool there on site. They've got a mini golf course, basketball courts, football pitch, all on site. Okay, the next part of the presentation is looking at a day-by-day itinerary of what we were going to be up to. So as we said, Friday the 13th of October is the day that we will fly. The departure is from DXB Terminal 3, and we are asking students to meet us there at 4:30 a.m. The flight number is here, so EK 185. And as it says here, we're going to be meeting at departures DXB Terminal 3 at Costa Coffee. Okay. The flight itself, we're requesting that all students wear their tour kit, as we previously mentioned. Spending money is okay, a maximum of 1,000 dirhams though, please, that's already been turned into euros. If you decide to bring that or any lesser amount, then please can you make sure that it is given to the specified teacher in a sealed envelope with the student's name clearly labelled. We will be leaving the Costa Coffee to go and check in at 5 a.m. So please could we make sure that we try to aim as closely as possible at 4:30, but 5 a.m. will be the time where we start to move to the check-in desk. So once we've landed in Spain and we get to our accommodation site, we will be checking in, followed by a team registration. There'll be time for students to have a tournament preparation session, and then we'll have some downtime in the Cambrils Park itself. In the evening, there is an opening ceremony, so all schools will be invited to celebrate the start of the tournament. The following day, on the Saturday the 14th, is when the tournament group stages will take place. And then the following day, on Sunday the 15th, will be the knockout stages and the tournament finals. Following that, we will then have an awards presentation, and the tournament will hopefully end in the same fashion as it did last year, with NAS being the winners. The following day, on Monday the 16th, we will be heading out to Portaventura theme park. And then in the evening time, we have activities lined up in our accommodation site at Cambrils Park. Our last full day is Tuesday the 17th of October. So in the morning we have already hired the pitch space so that we can play against some local opposition. And then following that in the afternoon we have some free time for the students to go for a swim and enjoy the activities that are on Cambrils Park. So on to the day that we return. So Wednesday the 18th of October is going to be the day that we fly back. Just a reminder that 8:40 in the evening Barcelona time is when we will depart, and we return back at 5:35 a.m. the following day. So as previously said, Thursday the 19th of October is the day that we arrive back in Dubai. We are going to be flying in again to Terminal 3, and what we are asking is if parents can be available from 6 a.m. to pick up their child. What we will do is, if there is a delay to the flight, we will send a notification on the NAS app to give you an updated arrival time. But once we've boarded the flight, we won't be able to do this. So please could we check the flight number online just to make sure that the flight is actually on time or a new arrival time. Parents collection should be from DXB Terminal 3 from the Starbucks coffee shop. And this is where the passports, Emirates IDs, medical items will all be handed back to you, and we know that each child has been collected safely. We do ask that parents come into the airport for collection. Please don't send drivers. It needs to be a parent collecting each child. And again, if we could just ask that each parent is actually on time for collection, please. So the final few slides are just to give you some further information regarding the trip, and the first one is regarding communication devices. So just to let parents know that any kind of communication device, so mobile phones, iPads, any of these devices are not permitted on the trip. If students are found to have ignored this rule, unfortunately the device will be confiscated from them for the remainder of the trip, and then obviously we'll give it back once it's over. In the unlikely event that there is an emergency, then we will contact parents to let them know what's happened, and vice versa. If there's an emergency situation and you need to be able to contact your child whilst we're away in Spain, we will be giving you a school mobile number that you'll be able to contact us on. There will be updates on the NAS Dubai Facebook page where you'll be able to see some information each day, how we've got on, and also some pictures. The next slide is just looking at the insurance policy that we've already taken out as part of the trip. So we have AIG insurance, we have the gold package, which has been recommended by the World School Games. It's the same insurance that we had last year. It's very comprehensive, but what we do recommend is that all parents take the time to have a look at this policy in as much detail as possible. Medical and dietary requirements have been taken from the school nurse. However, if there is any medical or dietary requirements that the school are not aware of, can you please make sure that you contact the assigned teacher. And the final slide is just a reminder of the members of staff that are going to be taking each individual squad and their contact email addresses should you need to get in touch. And a final reminder of the very important meeting on Friday the 6th of October between 7 and 7:30 a.m. at the PE office. This is where your child will need to bring with them their passport, their visa to enter Spain if it's required, their Emirates ID and their medical card. So we are very much looking forward to the trip, and we hope you are too.